Cut it off, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. This is your host, C, keeping it too damn real low. And they had a lot of fans been calling in for the show, trying to get this thing started. We had some bills to pay, weather been bad, girls been acting up, but we back on the road now. We had a couple guests or a couple friends call in, people emailed, we'll give you the email after the show's over with or at the end of the show. But we had some questions asked, numerous questions. A lot of people been supporting the show. This is episode 2, so this is a movement. More fans come, or more fans that call in, the better this thing get rolling. So I'm gonna call in the co-host, Billy D. Davidson. We'll tell you what the D means later, or I'll let him tell you. But Mr. Davidson, how you doing today?
What it is, what's up? Fashion the fuck buddy. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Dre for them headphones and shit. Appreciate that, man. Good looking out.
Appreciate it, Drizzy.
What it is, man. So what we having today, man?
Read out some of the questions. We got some of the email we got all week, from last week.
Okay, got my emails, right here. And this one from Kelly. Kelly's from Alabama.
Alabama.
Okay. And
congratulations on national championship, folk.
Yeah, good. Well, she want to know is, what's the difference between good sex and great sex?
Good question. And since we on the Keeping It Too Damn Real show, I'm going to keep it too damn real. Good sex, you might hit her up tomorrow. You might text her. You might think about it. But great sex, I had them toes like this, had you at a job, and had you in the bushes. To make a long story short, good sex, Keisha, Bobby. Great sex, Keisha, CeeLo. Next question. Whew.
You get that, Kelly? No, you did. We got Tiffany from Maryland.
Tiffany, okay. No competition.
What she said was, if he cheats, she's supposed to stay.
Right.
But if she cheats, she hasta la vista. She's out of there. Why is that?
If this wasn't Keeping It Too Damn Real, I'll give you a generic answer. I'm going to give you about the real answer I can get. See, the woman body is like a temple.
Right.
So if you allow a dude to come into your temple, we just can't accept that. We just can't. If we do it, the way we were raised, it's cool. We creatures. We were raised to hunt and attack.
Right.
Women were raised to attack like that. And if she attacking like you attacking, 2 attack modes don't equal each other. Right. Need 1 aggressive, 1 sensitive. Got 2 aggressive, don't work like that. So if she cheats, she gets that boot. And I wear size 15. I'll take her ass to a different country.
I'm out.
Next question. Matter of fact, producer just told me we got a special guest on the show. His name is Ken. I let him introduce himself. Come on out, Ken. Come on out. How you doing tonight, man? Good to have you on the show, man. Good to have you on the show. Yeah.
Ken at John Doe 817.
Right.
Hit me up any questions, I frequent guest on the show.
Right. Good to have you on the show, man. We hooping next week?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay.
So
what's the first thing you got to ask me today?
Well, I've been having this issue lately, you know what I'm saying? So, first question I have is, what's the proper way to let a girl know, it's not proper etiquette to put your eyelashes on my nightstand?
Whoa. Had that happen to me back in 09, I think. 09. I'm going to tell you, what you fail to realize, females, is if we see you one way, we don't want to see you another way. So if I met you in Bella, 32, and you had eyelashes at about 9, and at about 1 in the morning you don't have eyelashes no more, that's not attractive. You have to tell me. You have to tell me the same thing, or you have to show me the same thing I saw. If anybody seen Fresh Prince of Bel-Air back in the 90s or whatever, it was an episode where Jennifer Martin took off all her stuff. And at the end of the episode, they weren't together no more. That's basically what happened to you if you can take it off stuff. So basically, leave your eyelashes on. If you put them on my dresser, you can escort yourself out. Keeping it too damn real. Next question.
Okay, next question. What do you feel about a woman that has a fupa?
See, a lot of our audience don't know what a fupa is.
They don't.
Let me break it down to you. Audience, a fupa. If I may stand up
Go
for
ahead,
you.
sir. Go ahead.
A fupa is this part right here. And I don't know if you hit a certain age, if your fupa starts to grow, or if you what it is, but it seems like the older people get, the more the fupa starts to come out. But the fupa is this top part right here, and it's connected to this. To I ain't gonna say it, but you see what I'm talking about. And it's right here. And then usually when women tuck that shirt in, and it bulge right there, that's what that fupa is right there. Now, are you asking me is anything wrong with it, or are you asking me how to address it?
How to address it? Is it any way to get rid of it, or do you have to live with it?
I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Really, if you're talking with a woman that has a fupa, she's at a certain age in her life where she's accepted her fupa. Okay. If you can't accept her fupa for what she is, then you're gonna have to keep it moving. That's basically as short as I can tell you. Because women tend to fall in love with it. It's like a pouch almost. Kind of keeps them warm. So if you can't accept that fupa, then hey, bro, you got to move on.
That's fine, son. That was my question.
What?
That was Bob's.
Bob,
back at the job.
Tell Bob to come on to the show. It was great having you on the show today, Ken. Glad to have you on the show. Hey, still hooping, right?
Yes, sir. 24-hour fitness.
I'll see you next week.
Hey, tell BJ. Let him know what the D stand for.
Bring on my co-host back on now, Billy D. He always in the show with me. Yeah. All right. Last question. What was the last question we had?
The last question that we had?
Yeah. Producer Brian, could you tell us what the last question was?
The last question is from Jimmy Ray.
Right. What did Jimmy say?
In Banging in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay. He be jumping and playing Little Rock.
On Crippin' Blood.
Right.
He said, what's the difference between me meeting a girl and paying a crispy $100 bill so that I can bone, or I take her to the movies and take her ass to Red Lobster and Golden Corral, and then I bone. At the end of the day, I'm still spending $100 to bone.
I'm gonna finish your question for you. You still gonna bone. So at the end of the day, it's all about what a woman's worth. If she's Dirk Nowitzki or if she's Delonte West. If she's Dirk, you probably gonna have to come out with a couple movies, couple dinners, maybe Benihana's, depending what it is. But if she's Delonte West, you better go get you a Tostito pizza and gonna call it a night. Because regardless, at the end of the day, you're gonna bone anyway.
What does Delonte West and Dirk have to do with it?
Producer side note. What that crazy nigga in the tall white boy got to do with this?
I have no idea.
Back to the show.
My producers want to know, for the audience, Delonte West is a role player. Dirk is a star. Stars, you got to pay for more. Delonte West, you ain't got to pay him as much.
VIP, regular folks. You get it? Should I go for it?
We got it.
Okay.
That's the end of our show, folks. That's all you get for this time. We got to give a couple shout outs. I think episode 3, we're going to have C-Rax or BG, not sure. Have to get that straight with the producers. Since this is Black History Month, we have a black fact we have to get y'all to. Shout out to OG Bobby Johnson, 1991. Not sure if y'all know this, but he is the first black man to have an elevator in a 1-story building, and it didn't go up and down, the doors just open. Shout out to OG Bobby Johnson. Also, RIP Don Cornelius. We are out. Keeping it too damn real. I see y'all in episode 3.
Ghetto move. Ah, shoot that nigga!